Well, hello again, my lilies and lords of the land. Now remember, you in full control of yourself and the land. All right, don't forget that, lilies and lords. Don't let anybody take your conviction away from you. That is Tyrone's spiritual message. All right, ladies and lords. All right, here we are, still at the Coup de Grace, the big party. 1905. No, excuse me. Not 1905 yet, but 2022. Big party going on. Oh, yeah. Big fucking party. Cool. Where do we want to start? Well, the big question is, well, what fucking happens? Okay. This one is very, very difficult to answer. Okay. A lot of offshoots here. A lot of offshoots with this. We can go in a million different directions now. But we got to keep it simple. And we got to keep it straight and clean as possible here. Okay? We can't get sidetracked by all the other stuff. Not saying the other stuff isn't important, because it just might be. But we have to keep it as straight and clean as possible, guys. Have to. All right? Especially because we don't have a lot of information in this case. Whether or not that more will come out in trial, probably. How much more? Unknown. I mean, if the prosecution, that's all they got, well, we ain't going to find out too much more. But I don't know. I don't know. We're going to find out. Here's my prediction, because I am a psychic, you know. We're going to find out, we're going to find out definitely some new information that we didn't hear before. That is true. That's true. That pretty much always happens in a trial. Especially a case like this, we're going to hear some new information that we haven't heard before. Whether or not that's going to make a fucking difference in anything, we don't know yet. But yeah, there's going to be some new information that's going to come. Probably a lot from the defense, all right? But anyway, because they're the ones that have, in their motions, they're the ones that have been giving us the bigger picture of what's actually going on, not the state. Okay, the defense has been the one to give us more and more details that we didn't have. So I expect that to carry over into the trial. That makes sense, right, guys? Right. All right. You with me, lilies and lovely lords of the land? You still with me now? Now, Tyrone don't want to bore you too much, but this is important stuff here we're talking about, okay? Everybody has their fucking theory. Everybody has their fucking theory about what happened, even though they don't come out and say it. They wanna make 500 parts of one video, okay? That's not what we do here. We don't do this shit, okay? Hey, Tyrone would love to make $5 on YouTube, but I'll tell you what. Tyrone don't expect to make $5 at all here. Okay, I'm just saying right now. So, yeah, that'd be nice. But fuck. Tyrone also wishes he can win the fucking lottery up in the spirit world. But guess what, lords and ladies? There ain't no fucking lottery up in heaven or wherever the fuck this is. Now think about that, okay? Now imagine yourself. You try to walk into a convenience store. Right? You say, okay, well, I'm feeling lucky today, right? I have $5 in my pocket. I walk into a convenience store and I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling pretty lucky today. Hey, I'll give me that $5 scratcher that just came out, the $5 one. Just give me that. I want one of those. Okay. Give him the $5. Give me the scratcher. All right. Hey, Tyrone feeling lucky. Feeling lucky. I got my scratcher. $5. So I start scratching it. Scratching it. Scratching it. Scratching it. Keep on scratching. Tyrone that's what the commercial tells me to do up here in the spirit realm. They just say, keep on scratching. Okay. All right. That's a shout out to Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah. By the way, Steve G. the Mutt, Pennsylvania, much tougher than you. Okay. Just saying that right now. So don't be trashing Pennsylvania too much there, Steve G. In your fucking interviews you giving all the time. Because we know you're gonna fucking write a book, Mr. Steve G, after all this, to make money off your dead daughter's fucking name. Hey? Think about that. You fucking mutt. Anyway. Pennsylvania ain't too happy with that. Just saying. So, yeah, in some of Steve G's interviews, he tried to insinuate that the outsider from PA is like this big piece of shit who came in and killed his daughter. That he tried to portray that in one of his fucking interviews, didn't he? Didn't you, Steve G. the Mutt? Or did you guys miss that one? If you missed that one, I want you to go back and watch some of his fucking interviews, and you'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about, that fucker. Anyway, we ain't talking about Steve G. the Mutt. We all know he the Mutt. Fucking hell. So, where the fuck was Tyrone? Now, fucking hell. Well, you know what? I'll tell you why I'm triggered. Because last night was fucking big on that, and you know what? I ain't get into it. I'm actually barred from there. I can't. There's a picture on the door of Tyrone's face, and well, you know that story. It says I can't be here right now. So okay, all right, all right. Anyway, where the fuck were we, lilies and lords? Fucking hell. You say, Tyrone, you control yourself. Jesus, Lord, what are you doing, man? You're the one supposed to be leading us, for Christ's sake. What the fuck? I said, listen, ladies and lilies and my sugars, biscuits, and, well, yeah, all that breakfast stuff. That's good, Hey, hell yeah, you wake up, right? You wake up, and you got this big breakfast buffet in front of you, and you're like, oh, I want that one. I want this. I want this croissant over here. I want this, tart, and, yeah, sugar lilies everywhere here, guys. You know what I'm saying, dudes. Okay. Anyway, it's like a buffet, but it's like, oh, right. Well, calm down. Anyway, what the fuck? Where the fuck are we, guys? I don't fucking. The burgundy sometimes is better than the other times. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. Tyrone don't pull no fucking punches, okay? You can watch the opera singer all night if you'd like, and oh yeah, you'll be transfixed. But come on now. Anyway, no, Master Nature's where it's at now, babies. All right, here we are. So, all right, now we're at the night. Now, this is where things get really weird, okay? Now, this is why we got to stick to what we know, because this is where things can really, really go off the rails here. Really go off the rails, okay? Because you have to, okay, this is why. Okay, Ethan and Xana. This throws a monkey wrench into a straight line. These two. Now, keep in mind, in my theory, Dylan is the prime, okay? Her target is Kaylee. That's her target for whatever reason. psychosis, jealousy, hatred, anger, whatever. Drinking all day, right? This is Dylan's cover story for her day. I was drinking all day. I started in the morning. This is how much I drank. That's her story for the day. Now, being a good police investigator, like a real police investigator, not this shit we're seeing. Hey, you're going to go to her friends, her closest friends, and ask them, does Dylan normally drink? How often does she drink? Sunday mornings. Have you ever seen Dylan drink starting in the morning on the weekends? Have you ever seen any of that behavior from Dylan? Right? As a good police investigator, you're going to be asking her friends, her closest friends, what's her alcohol habits like? And her drug habits, for fuck's sake. Right? But you want to know, okay, is it normal for Dylan to get up on a Sunday fucking morning? Is it normal for Dylan to get up on a Saturday morning just after coming, she had a party the night before, Friday night with Kaylee. Is it normal for Dylan to drink that much starting in the morning on Saturdays? You want to know that. What's her alcohol behavior like? Is she a total fucking lush? Now keep in mind, she's 21. But you're going to want to know that. So you ask her friends, hey, does Dylan normally drink in the morning on the weekends? Is that normally what she does? Have you ever seen her do that? When you're partying with her one weekend, you see her do that? Okay, you have to find that out, for fuck. Did Moscow, Idaho Police Department find that out? You fucking tell me what they did. You fucking tell me if they asked Dylan's closest friends that question. Hey, tell me about her drinking habits. Right? Are you with me, lilies and lords? Fucking hell you are. All right. Now we're getting somewhere, right? But anyway. But that's what Dylan said. She was drinking pretty much all day. All day that day she was drinking. Now you have to ask yourself, why is she drinking that fucking much? She just came from a party the night before. So why is Dylan getting all fucking loaded already in the morning? Why? Why would she do that, guys? Think about it. If Dylan's the prime, what is prompting her to start drinking so early in the morning? Why? Right? Saturday morning. You just came from a party the night before, and you're probably drinking at that party as well. So what would prompt you to get up the next morning and start drinking already? Right? You have to fucking think about it. So, why is Dylan drinking the whole entire fucking day here? Again, it goes back to my theory. Dylan is unstable to begin with. Her psyche is unstable. She has an underlying psychosis going on. How long it's been going on, we don't know. But it's been going on for some fucking time. Maybe the girls in the house started noticing that. We don't know that. But it would make sense, though, that if she's trying to cover that up or hide that in some fashion, the girls are going to notice. They live with her. They're going to notice, hey, something's off with this one. That could explain why, if the rumors are true, Kaylee and Dylan, they didn't really get along all that fucking well. Maybe Kaylee knew that there's something off with her. It made her uncomfortable. It fucking wigged her out. Maybe Dylan wigged her to fuck out. Probably. I mean, if my theory's correct, yeah. She probably wigged out not only Kaylee, but maybe Maddie. Because they're best buddies. So whatever Kaylee was stealing from Dylan, you fucking sure Maddie's going to know about it. Because they're best friends. Kaylee and Maddie, best friends. So whatever Kaylee suspects, Maddie is going to know about. Because they talk all the time. They're best friends. Fucking hell. You with me now? This makes sense, doesn't it, guys? Yes, it does. All right, moving on. All right. So you get to the night. Dylan's drinking all fucking day. This is according to her. She's drinking all day. So, again, we don't know what she's doing between 10 and 2 a.m. Tell me if anybody knows what Dylan was doing between 10 and 2 a.m. Let me know. I would really appreciate it. All right. That's important. Then we get to the real crazy shit that can happen here now. All right. So now we get to Xana. We get to Xana and Ethan. This is where the lines gets really fucking crooked here. Because where do I start with this? Okay. You know what? I'm going to hold it there. Because if I start getting into this portion, it's going to go really, really crazy. It's going to go really long. So, but I'm going to hold it there right now because the Xana and Ethan situation, that's where things really can go off the rails here. And I don't want to. I don't want to go off the rails as everybody else has gone off the rails with this shit. All right. So we have to keep it as straight and clean and nice as possible. Okay. Anyway, I love all of you, my lilies and lords. Don't forget, you guys are in control of your destiny. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise. All right. Even when things seem like they're shit and like you have no way out of stuff. Tyrone, listen to Tyrone. Tyrone, again, he been dead for 150 fucking years here now. And so you got to listen to Tyrone. He know what he talking about here. All right? You in control. You have the control here, lilies and lords. All right? Anyway, Tyrone love you. Master Nature loves you, of course. MD love you. Ain't that right, MD? Oh my God, I fucking love everybody. But listen, Ashley. Oh, no, stop it now. MD, we ain't talking about Ashley now. Stop it. But I want to. Ashley, listen. Your face. Oh my God. Ashley. All right, that's it. MD, you cut off. See, sometimes I give MD a little swig of the burgundy, and this is what we see. Anyway, I love you all. Bye-bye. Until the next one.